Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Anderson again, and for this video that's dedicated to the month of Halloween, October, in 2024, I would like to discuss a song that isn't explicitly tied to Halloween, like this is Halloween or a Monster Mash or something of that nature, but more of a song and music video that has to do with things connected to that have to do similar with some ideas to Halloween. And I got this song from a very prolific soundtrack from a very good game series called Burnout Paradise. God bless Burnout Paradise because it's very near and dear to my black heart as one of the few destruction derby style games that's a pure racing experience. And let me just say that the soundtrack for these games has always been very spectacular. They've been very illustrious over the years, and I really wish that they would make another Burnout game, to tap us off, because not having any game whatsoever in so many years is just very aggravating. But anyway, this song is called the Creepshow, which I have to make reference to the movies that it was probably based on, but I think with Stephen King had something to do with it, I believe, called Creepshow, and that was separate, but I think the name had something to do with it. Anyway, this reminded me more of like an Alice in Wonderland, properly done by Tim Burton. Creepy, disturbing, animated, among other things too. And before getting the music video properly on this one, I gotta say that just hearing it from the soundtrack from the game, playing the game and destroying cars and whatnot, it really brings back the imagery of, say, remember the old Skeleton Dance cartoon? I don't know if it was from Disney or Universal, but it was an old cartoon, the Skeleton Dance, in which they made fun of that for the grim adventures of Billy and Mindy, where the two kids of the main story befriend the Grim Reaper, like in like what is the seventh seal? The one where death loses the game of chess. I think with the seventh seal, something like that. An old black and white movie with Swedish. But whatever, I'll see that one day eventually, and I'll make a video for it. And maybe I'll do it next year, because I got something I do now for this year, for Halloween month. In any case, back to the actual song and music video for this. This little thing is very cool. It's more or less like disturbing for the kids, but not overly graphic, like no blood or anything like that. Although there is a weird doll with a kind of like a naked feminine body type of thing, and it reminded me of like an old mannequin head, like with jewels in like strategic spots. No comment on that, but they have like it's more like done in the same style, say like My Little Pony or say Samurai Jack. Not really anime-esque, but like more like a flash animation type style. And the lyrics are kind of hard to understand, but the main thing I take from this is where they talk about Astoria, and then they said no one knows where it's at. I know where it's at. It's New York City. I believe in Brooklyn. But for some reason they had this girl was venturing out into this weird, like, doll-like environment with all these weird things going on there. It's much like, say, like Alice in Wonderland, but like really weird. And it's, and it turned out that at the end of the video, they show zooming out of the area to show a floating island, kind of like in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic Adventure, where they show an island. I think it's powered by the same Master Emerald as the games, but they show that it's called Estonia, like the country Estonia in Europe, like a little bitty northeastern country in Europe called Estonia, which I know one guy from Estonia, but it turned out to be a trick. So anyway, you see this girl venturing through this type weird world, and you see this weird she herself is kind of weird because it's like a mannequin head on with this little body, kind of like an anime girl, like let's say like the Pop-Up Girls or something like that, with big detailed head and big eyes and like a little itty bitty unproportional body. And it's kind of weird because you always hear the song saying that, welcome to the Creepshow, welcome to the Creepshow. Much like say, welcome to the Soul World, or welcome to the Hostile World, or welcome to the jungle. That's pretty much all it says is, welcome to the Creepshow. Welcome to the Creepshow. Because everything else was like kind of like tap dancing notes and stuff that the chorus sings to it. Kind of, you can't really tell what they're saying unless you slow it really down, or unless you have like weird subtitles and stuff for it, which you don't in this video. So anyway, she's experiencing all these weird and colorful things, like it's mostly in like teal, blue, and light green, like kind of like almost like a pigment, not pigment, it was level in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, where you battle upon like satellite leaves. Kind of resembles that a little bit. I forgot what name of it is. It wasn't Pizza Cross, something similar to that. Anyway, they always say that nobody knows what the story is, but you know, that's about it. You can understand. And welcome to the Creepshow. And then she also rescued this, like, I guess it's supposed to be like a stylus frog from this pit of no return, and she helps it out. And by doing that, she gained the power of flight with like a butterfly wings. And I know this thing is kind of out there. It's kind of weird, but it's very kind of nice. It reminds me of one of them. Matryoshka dolls, with the star face and all that. So the wings that she gets are crystalline. They look like stained glass from a window from a church or something. And it's really quite cool. I mean, this whole thing is a visual treat. I would like to see me into a game style, like a full-on game out of it. That would be cool. But it's got a very weird beat to it and stuff. Very strange, very colorful, and very like I said, it's very stylized, the animation on it. I can only imagine what it'd be like to actually put this together. It almost reminds me of South Park. A lot more detailed, a lot more pretty, and a lot more softer than the color scheme that they had in that show. But anyway, right after she helps out this thing out of this pit and grows wings, then the floating island theme. So it could be like her personal growth, because she ventured to this land and helps out this frog thing. And then from there she evolved into a butterfree. And so she can have free reign over the entire area. I think there's also a witch in it too. Perfect for Halloween. With the pointy hat and everything in it too. So it's got very good mythical type of elements to it. Even when the man goes into the whole the chorus, I can't really understand as well. It says bump walk to Ren. That's a song anyway. So that sounds a lot like the mystical chant. It's like bibbidi bobbidi boo, and something like that. So that's pretty fun. I think that there's also allusions to like candy and such in it too. Again, it'd be perfect for a Halloween song or a Halloween party or something like that. I have been known to play that at the gym, and people are like, now, where did I hear that from? I know it was something I knew from something else, but where was that from? They would never ask me that, because I don't think that they want to show off the noob skills at that kind of thing, but it's just very funny that I recognize that song from my games. But yeah, it's a real good song. I highly recommend it. Put the link for the video for it in the description below. It's really quite cool. The visual styling is excellent. Now, I highly recommend it for anyone that wants to watch something that is Halloween related, but it's not implicitly Halloween stuff. And it's not gory or any really scary, or some of the imagery is kind of weird and out of place, but still quirky. You're not gonna find any severed heads or anything like that, or blood for that matter, or anything else that's kind of questionable for little kids. I mean, don't show kids that are like under 5 years old, but like teenagers or people that have fun with it. It's more of a, I wouldn't say gothic, but it's more of like a chibi type Lolita gothic. If that makes any sense. Because there are there are people in Japan who do that type of thing. So yeah. One day this month I will talk about more in-depthly gothic stuff, gothic fashion, and gothic people in general. And I will discuss some of the stereotypes about that and such. Because I think it's important to talk about that kind of thing. Because, spoiler alert, I kind of like that kind of stuff. And not the stereotype part of it, but I did think they're cool. They're groovy in my book. So yeah. And the name of the band is the name of the band for the song is Kerli. I think that's the way you pronounce it. And the way it's is the musical instrument that they use to play this is more of a like a rock genre type thing. Like I wouldn't say it's pop. I wouldn't say it's heavy metal either. It's more like there's definitely a guitar in there somewhere, but it's more of like a pop like that makes sense. Like a heavy metal like. For those of you who don't like heavy hardcore metal and stuff, it's more of how should I describe it? It's kind of like Puffy Up Movie in that regard. You know, it's more like for kids to get an introduction into rock or heavy metal, I should say, with very indistinguishable and undecipherable lyrics. You just hate that. But I thank you for watching my video on Kerli's Creepshow for the month of Halloween, October in 2024. I thought it was fun. The song and the music video is dazzling and quite weird, actually. And as such, I give this my happy face zero approval. After the girl gets her pixie wings and becomes a butterfly, I would definitely say that if she had them, she would put on glasses like these. Because it's funny. Think of that. I also think that she's kind of cute in kind of a weird, gothic, Lolita way. All the weird creatures she comes across are just plain weird too. Like I said, the witch, a frog, and that weird naked mannequin. So if you guys like what you see here and want to see more, you can either like my You can like, comment, share my video, or you can subscribe to my channel. Or if you have any future ideas for my future content, you can always call me or text me at 631-707-3707. Or you can meet me on Twitter or X if you prefer at PMelson Pro. And you can also reach me on my email address at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, I salute you guys. Welcome to the Creepshow. Welcome to the Creepshow. Welcome to the Creepshow. Welcome to the Creepshow. Yeah, I'm trying to imitate the song there. So, I salute all you Creepshow fans out there, Kerli fans. I hope you did other stuff besides this one song, because that'd be pretty cool. It reminded me of the band Garbage. Yeah, it did when I grew up, and other songs too. So, peace out, my little golden goblins. Aloha. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.